Can anyone actually manifest? Well, the short answer is no. The long answer is yes, but it's complicated because it depends on your individual situation and on your willpower and so many other circumstances. But I will give you a comprehensive guide on how you can determine if you are actually able to manifest. So keep staying and watching this video, and you'll find out if you can actually manifest. Hey guys, and welcome back on my channel. My name is Luca, and I will teach you how you can become the best version of yourself and manifest the life of your dreams. Now you might be asking, well, how do you know how to manifest? Just watch my other videos and you'll see. Every year my manifestations get wilder. This year I flew business class 2 times, which last year, I had 40 flights, but they were all in economy. But yeah, the manifestations get crazier from year to year, and I knew that I was gonna fly business class. It just happened so fast that I couldn't even comprehend it. And I want to show you how you can do that too. But it requires some work. Not to be discouraged though, because it's achievable if you want it. There's a few components that you need to check off, and I'll go through all of them. Because everyone can manifest as long as you follow a few steps. Everything that we see like on TikTok and on Instagram, it just scratches the surface of manifestation. Everything that people show nowadays, I feel like it's too vague and they don't give any specific information, at least on Instagram and TikTok. YouTube is way better already, so you're on the right platform and hopefully on the right channel. I'm very glad if you're here. By the way, consider subscribing if you like this video and it helps you. All the content out there that we see nowadays, it was better about 2 years ago, but it kind of got like so saturated now that everything we see, it's kind of only scratching the surface of what manifestation actually is. It doesn't go in depth. It's only like, oh, manifest this, manifest that, and nobody actually teaches you how you can manifest and what it actually takes to manifest. Because there's also differences on things that you were planning to manifest. Like, it's totally different if you want to manifest a cup of coffee or manifest $1 million house or $1 million in your bank account. Totally different things. But if you know how to manifest, you can basically change your life 180 degrees and make it unrecognizable to the life that you had before. For example, if you would have told me that I would be on 40 flights last year and visit 10 different countries, I would have definitely believed you. And I know you might have expected me to say no. I wouldn't have believed you if you told me that a few years ago. But matter of fact, I would have definitely believed you, because that's exactly what I was manifesting. And that's how you need to go with it. You need to expect for those things to happen. You need to expect for whatever you're manifesting to happen. It shouldn't be a surprise anymore when it happens. Obviously, be extremely excited for it because you made it happen, but it shouldn't come as a surprise because you've been manifesting it. And this is one of the catalysts that can make your manifestations arrive way quicker than you expect them. If you take out that variable of not expecting your manifestations and not believing in yourself being able to manifest whatever you're manifesting. Because if you're expecting them, then you're short of yourself, and when they arrive, you're not going to be surprised because you expected those things to be manifested, to show up in your reality. And that's exactly what we do with manifestations. We are pro manifestors over here. And if you're not one yet, or if you don't consider yourself one yet, because I definitely do, if you're watching this video right now, I know you got game, But yeah, essentially, I know that you got the guts and what it takes to claim your dream life. It's just like, we need to do some work. And that's okay, because all good things take work, all good things take time. And with time, I don't mean 10 years, 15 years. I'm definitely not talking about that kind of time span. No. We're talking about well, I can't give you a time frame because I don't want to promise something for you, and I don't want to promise you the results when you need to be the one putting the work in. But that's what you're here for, right? So let's keep going. And I know I kind of already answered what you want to know, but you're staying to go deeper, right? Because you don't got all the technicalities yet. One of the important things that you actually also need to do is you need to have a mind of steel. You need to start ignoring everything that doesn't serve the reality that the person you want to become lives. So, for example, the person that you are and the person that you want to be. This person doesn't smoke, doesn't do any type of other this person goes partying every week, smokes, does drink some booze now and then. What do we need to change? Well, if this person that you want to become doesn't do those things, take those things out of your life, because this person doesn't do them. So what's the first step? Leave them, and you might already be 30% closer to this person. Because for things, if we're just oversimplifying and saying, oh, there's 10 things that separate this person from this person, but those are only habits, and you also need to replace them, so it's not really 10 steps. But you get what I'm saying, right? Now there's 3 things I need you to build if you don't have them yet. First one is willpower, because where there's a will, there's a way, and you need to actually want what you're manifesting. Like, you wouldn't be manifesting something that you don't want. I mean, you can, but honestly, the success rate is like not very high because you don't actually want it, so it might not even become true. And also, like, why we put our effort and time into manifesting something that we don't actually want and that doesn't serve us? There's no point, right? So willpower. Then you need endurance, because sometimes those manifestations might be a little tricky. They might be hiding, they might be already on the way from A to B, but they might be stuck. Maybe there's a rock on the way and they need to pass by. Who knows? You need that long breath, like a dragon. Dragons, when they inhale and they spit fire, they have very long breath, right? I think we all have seen those movies. So yeah, you need willpower, a long breath, and what's the last one? Can you guess? Consistency. Our favorite one. It kind of goes hand in hand with all the other ones, but they all do. So yeah, you need some consistency, some good consistency, because if you don't keep going and you're not enduring your way and you're not consistently working on your manifestation, maybe it might stop on the way, and you're here and your manifestation is here 90% of the way, and it's about to ring the doorbell like the Amazon driver. This is also a very good analogy that I just thought of. If you order something on Amazon, your manifestation, and you click on order now, buy now, or whatever the words are that it says on the checkout website, you know that it's coming. It's giving you an estimated date, and you know that it's on its way. The date might not be that accurate because we all know Amazon be slacking these days. Still our bae, Jeff Bezos, please sponsor us. Like Lauren, I know she living that life. She got herself a billionaire. Amazing job, proud of her. She probably watched my videos too, right? I wish. So you've got your Amazon package on the way. The delivery driver is on your way to your door, and you know that your package is coming. You're not gonna be like, oh my god, why did my package suddenly get lost? I mean, sometimes it happens, but usually it's just gonna be replaced and you're gonna give you a new one. So the delivery driver is stuck here because your package is lost or whatever, or because he's still like got some orders to fulfill or something has happened on the way. You're not just gonna be like, oh, my package is not coming anymore, I'm not getting what I want. You know that it's coming, so keep remembering, you know that it's coming. Don't forget about that part. Just keep working on it. You're not gonna quit your job just because your Amazon package didn't arrive this day and second that it's sitting on the website. Obviously not. And if you don't do that. And if you're considering doing it, only do it because you want to go to a better place. Then your Amazon package arrives, your manifestation arrives. That's what the consistency is for. So if you have these three things, honestly, there's not a lot of things that can stop you anymore. I mean, you're unstoppable already. You're doing great. I know that's why you're watching this video. You watched all the way in. I don't know what minute we're at, but you made it. I consider having some pretty good consistency. Make use of that consistency when it comes to working on your manifestations. I'm gonna upload a few future guides as well, so keep an eye on that. Turn on the bell and follow my Instagram while we're at it. I'm posting daily updates on there. Also, let me take a quick picture for my Instagram because we love to post your stories. My interactions with like people on Instagram recently have been amazing. So thank you to the Instagram community. If anyone from there is watching, I appreciate you. Thanks for showing the love always. Let's keep going. Let's say you want to manifest $1 million house, okay? It gets a bit more difficult here. Still achievable, obviously, because nothing is off limits for us. I mean, we're literally aliens on Earth. Let's say you want to manifest $1 million mansion. What do? And here's where the consistency comes in play and the endurance. Because if you're gonna recite your affirmations once in a blue moon, that's not gonna get you your $1 million house. At least at the point where we're now, even the affirmations are not gonna cut it, because you need to do some subconscious work. You need to do some shadow work. You need to work on your self-concept. You need to basically go inside of you and clean up what's there to then focus on everything that's external, to then recite your affirmations. Obviously, you can start reciting your affirmations now. Everything that we're doing is getting us a step closer to our goal. But just reciting your affirmations and also once in a blue moon is not going to cut it. Let's be real. And to make it easier to understand, be really honest with yourself right now, okay? Do you think you have the mindset right now, honestly, that if you were just going to recite your affirmations every single day, $1 million mansion will just show up for you in your name? However it may happen, do you think it will be possible right now? Just be honest. Even if you're doubting yourself 0.1%, then that is the reason why the house is not there. And realistically, I don't think we will ever get to that 100%. I think what rather happens when we work on ourselves, on our self-concept, and we do shadow work, we work on all the mechanisms that help us getting closer to our manifestation. We're getting away from that 100% rating scale, like on a scale from 1 to 100 rated. I think we're moving away from that when we're sure about our manifestation abilities, and we're moving closer towards being sure and not having doubt, or not doubt that's like impactful anymore, because we're working on the root issues. And I'm assuming maybe you might have done some work right now, but we haven't uprooted everything yet, and that's why that 0.1% might be why the $1 million house is not here yet. So give yourself some more time and give yourself some more self-love. Even if you're doing it already, let's be real, there's never enough self-love. We always deserve to spoil ourselves. We're all deserving of self-love, love, but specifically self-love. If you don't love yourself, start there. That's the base. You need to love yourself. To manifest, you need to love yourself. And I'm gonna make another guide on that. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna link it in the description below if it's up already until the point that you're watching the video at. But I will definitely upload it. So those are basically the main things that we need to know. And if you got those things, then yes. So we're almost at the end of the video. And those are basically the 3 things that you need to be able to manifest. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's honest work, And if you really want it, you can do it. So if you would say that you have willpower endurance and consistency, congratulations, you can manifest. And I hope you understand now why I said, you know, the short answer is no, the long answer is yes, because the few people that clicked away when I said the short answer is no, the long answer is yes, they were probably already assuming that they were not included in the group that can manifest, so it's showing that they already don't have the endurance to find out. And yeah, congratulations, you're eligible to manifest. As if I'm the judge of that. No, but seriously, I'm just trying to help. I'm always trying to help out. And if you guys have any questions or any wishes for videos, like video requests, you can either put them in the comments down below or send me a DM on Instagram. I always open to it here, and I'm usually replying quickly. Usually, if not, then you get a reply at some point, maybe even in my video. Let's see. That's about it for this video. If you guys find it helpful, then let me know in the comments down below as well, and check out my other platforms. Consider subscribing, and I'll hope to see you again next time. It was amazing to make this YouTube video in this kind of different format, because I feel like I've also got to be more open and not take myself so seriously, because obviously this is a serious topic, but you know, why be so serious about it and not just make it fun? I feel like if there's some fun incorporated, it's always more fun. Duh. Just like in school, I feel like the teachers that were not taking things so seriously, I feel like everyone learned the most with. Am I wrong? I don't know, you tell me. But yeah, you guys, that's it with the video. I hope I'll see you again soon. And yeah, bye bye. See you.